Hey guys, and welcome to you watching this, and welcome to Ada Palmer. Thank you. See you later. Have a good weekend. You too. Alright, so there we have it. The Ada Palmer interview is filmed for the second time, and it went well. This time I could see like the volume thing going on her end, like it was like doing like this every time she talked, so I knew it was recording. Everything seems to have recorded perfectly. I'm gonna double check, and I hopefully won't have messed anything up this time. I'm pretty sure I didn't. I did tests. I've done a lot of tests. It's lucky we were able to do it real quick before, well, real quick. It was an hour-long interview-ish. A little bit, maybe a little bit less than an hour, I'm not sure. But the sun will be going down in, well, actually, I guess I did check this morning when the sun was going to go down, because we talked about scheduling it today, and I wasn't sure. But the sun goes down actually at 7, so it's actually 6 right now. So I do have a little bit of time before the sun goes down. I was really hoping to get it filmed before the sun goes down. Yeah, I think it went well. Possibly better than the first time. But that's to be expected, I guess, because we had already talked about a lot of stuff, and I kind of knew what questions to ask a little bit better even. Like, I felt like the first one went really well, but even this one, I think, went better, I hope. So, and I hope I can post it either. I might post it, I'm either going to post it tomorrow. Too Like the Lightning, my review for Too Like the Lightning is going up today. And then tomorrow I'll post either, I still have to post a review for With Blood Upon the Sand. I haven't done that yet. So I might post that in between Too Like the Lightning and Seven Surrenders in order to kind of break it up, or I might feel like it's best to post them back to back because Seven Surrenders and the interview are going to go up at the same time. So we'll see how I feel about that. I'll decide tomorrow, I guess, which one I feel like putting up over the other one, because With Blood Upon the Sand is super belated, gotta say. So we'll I'll have to get that up soon. Anyway, I think it went well. It's my actual first interview, because it's the first one that's ever actually going to get uploaded. Hopefully it'll not be the last. I'm going to actually do this, and then maybe this weekend try to get in talks with some more authors to do more interviews, because it was a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun putting together the questions, and a lot of fun talking to her. She's a very delightful person. She's very fun to talk to, and I feel like a lot of authors would just be a lot of fun to talk to, especially about this stuff, their books, and about writing. So especially newly released authors who are all very excited about their new releases, so I'm excited to possibly get to do more of that in the future. So, totally forgot to say welcome to Thursday. That's fine. I probably would have already put the thing right here at the beginning of the video. Doesn't matter. Welcome to Thursday. I am going to check on that interview. I'm going to upload my Too Like the Lightning review, because I haven't done that yet. That's going up right now, hopefully. And then I'm probably going to spend the rest of the night reading. Giselle and I will probably make dinner very soon. I'm not sure what we're going to make, but that is my plan for the night, and I feel very good and very happy at the moment. So my Too Like the Lightning review is exporting at the moment. We're about to eat dinner.
I got spoiled doubly today. Christopher made me delicious lunch, which involved sausage and homemade delicious waffles, and they were so good, and he made them for me and pampered me and was so wonderful. And now he just made me dinner again. Y'all, I have the best husband ever. So these are those potatoes that
my parents bought us from Omaha Steaks. These are two of the 4.
They look so pretty, and then also fish fillet.
So we're having fish and potatoes.
Yeah, it's such a healthy meal.
Yeah, I don't know what's actually in the potatoes.
It probably needs salt, but I'll try it without first. Guess what?
It needs salt.
It needs salt, but it's good. It is good. It's
a potato. I'm sure. I would be very surprised if you didn't like it. So.
I mean, yeah, I love potatoes, but they're so pretty. I feel bad eating it.
Well, we're gonna eat dinner and have a good night, hopefully. Giselle had some interesting news at work, and I mean, we can't necessarily say it's official yet, so we won't say it just yet, but it's been a good night. It's been a good day.
Yeah.
And we're excited.
Yeah. Plus, I'm listening to the second book in the Slightly series, oh gosh, what is their last name? The family has a last name or whatever, like a title, and that's what the series is. But I'm reading the second book right now, and I like it. It's completely ridiculous, but very, very fun, and I enjoy it. So it's kind of getting me out of my reading slump, and I don't want to do anything but listen to the book.
That's great.
Hasn't happened in a really long time, so.
High five. Getting back into reading. That's awesome. Also, I'm sitting on her feet because they're cold.
So it's pretty late now, and I'm going to be going to sleep in a few minutes. I like feel moderately tired. I don't know. I'm probably gonna take my Game Boy to bed with me and just play in there until I fall asleep. I was looking for it and it's like right behind me. I've been playing Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. I also have the Chamber of Secrets for Game Boy Color as well, but this is where it's at, this game. Ugh, I love this game so much. I have played through it all the way to like level 99. So like basically when you get to the end of the game, you can like start over but keep your level and play the game over again. And I did that like 3 times and got to like level 99 and can't level up anymore and stuff. And I did that years and years ago. I don't have that file anymore, but I started a new one and I just, ugh. What prompted this is there was this really great Let's Play. Oh gosh. I don't remember. I know his name is Lux, but I don't remember what the channel name is. But there's this really great Let's Play of Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets and Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Well, and the Philosopher's Stone. It's the PC versions, not the Game Boy versions. The PC versions are so wonderful. If you don't know them at all, like you should go look them up because it's pretty fantastic. Be prepared for bad graphics and interesting sound effects and interesting voice acting, but you've been warned. And the game came out like in 2000, so you really can't be that mad about it. But I remember when my brother got that game, I think I was 5 or 6. He got it for Christmas. We didn't usually get big Christmas presents, but that year for some reason we all just got like one really big present, and that was his present. I got like a Barbie tent, which was awesome, and even though I got rid of the Barbie thing, I would still set the tent up and like stick just sheets on top of it, and like I used that thing for years and years. Eventually got rid of the very ugly Barbie plastic coating for it though. And then I'm trying to remember, my sister Autumn got an easel, I remember that, and some paint stuff because she's always been the oddest of the family. So yeah, I got my Barbie thing, but Chase got his Harry Potter game, and it's a game that I was able to pretty much play the whole thing by myself, except for the Quidditch. I could not do Quidditch. I also couldn't do the fight with Voldemort at the end. I just wasn't good, but everything else I could do on my own, which was a pretty big accomplishment when I was 5 or 6. And I just have really great memories of that game, and I love the music, and I just have like a ton of nostalgia for both the first and seconds, and also the third game, which this guy that I really like hasn't done a Let's Play of the third game, unfortunately, but I really love the Let's Plays he's done. He does swear sometimes, so you've been warned if you don't like that, but I recommend him, and the playlist for the first game will be below, although he did the Let's Play for the second game first, so you can watch them in either order. Both of them will be linked below for both the Chamber of Secrets and the Philosopher's Stone. And I've been watching his Let's Play for a couple years now, and this is pretty much all I've watched by him, but I really, really love them. And watching part of the first game, I was just like, oh, it makes me want to play the Game Boy Advanced games, and so that's what I'm doing. Like I said, I just started my new save file, and we'll see how it goes, but I really enjoy it, and I remember playing through this whole game. I think I was 15 maybe, and I played through the whole game like a million times and just was not supposed to be playing video games very much because my mom really, really hates video games most of the time, and so I remember like hiding it. 15 years old and hiding video games. Sorry, Mom, I love you. But, like, hiding it, like, in the bathroom and, like, playing in there and stuff because such a rebel playing my video games, my super bad A hardcore video games. So, anyway, I'm playing on Christopher's Game Boy Advanced SP, which I've never actually played on one of these before. I grew up with a normal Game Boy and then played Color and then moved on to Advanced. So I have played on all of those, but I haven't played on this. And then I have my 3DS, and so I made a huge jump there. When I was younger, I was allowed to play sometimes with my brother's Game Boy, which he mostly wasn't allowed to have because we weren't allowed to have video games. So like my parents would like keep it from them, even though we both really love video games and stuff. So that was That was a sad time. But yet he got the Harry Potter video games. I don't think they minded computer games as much as they did like handheld consoles, and I'm not sure why that was. Anyway, long tangent. Played those games a million times. I really like the third game. I really like all of them, but I do like the third game. But after that, I wouldn't waste your time on anything past the third game because the games get pretty horrendous. Just saying. So anyway, probably gonna take this into bed, keep playing. I think it's done charging. I've had it plugged in for a little while, so I'm sure it's fine. And it had power when I plugged it in because apparently Chris had it charged at some point in the past couple of years because it still had power. Anyway. I'm enjoying playing it quite a bit, and like nostalgia for this game as well because I played it, like I said, like six years ago. I also had to make another music recommendation though. You guys know I've been a bit obsessed lately. I actually went to Staples yesterday to try to get like plastic protectors so I can put my music in it so that they'll stand up so that I can actually play the piano with the music that Christopher printed out for me a couple days ago, and they're expensive there, so I decided to check a few other places, just like Walmart and online, like Amazon, to see if I can find a better price, so I still need to do that, and then we'll be able to get some and play that or whatever, but I've still been obsessed with video game music. If you haven't checked out Chrono Trigger yet, what's wrong with you? Go do that. But I've also been listening to Masked DDD from Kirby Triple Deluxe. This sounds like garbled gibberish, but Keen Dedede is a character in the Kirby games. There's this really cool like boss fight near the end of the game with Keen Dedede. Keen Dedede is like the passive antagonist of the game. In some games, he and Kirby are like pals and they get along, and then in other games, he's like the hardcore, like, not good person, and most of the time he's just, like, lukewarm. Like, he wants to kill Kirby, but, like, not that much. I don't know. DDD is a really strange character. We could talk about him for a long time, but he gets super evil in the end of this game because he's, like a puppet, basically, and the music for that boss battle is fantastic. I love it so much, and it's so catchy, and if you listen to it, you'll probably have it in your head forever, and I won't apologize for that because it's so great, and I really love it, and I've been obsessed with it since the game came out, like 2 or 3 years ago. It's a 3DS game. I don't actually own it, but I have seen a full playthrough of it. It's a great game. Highly recommend. And so I've just been listening to that song, and I'm just like, oh, the song is so good. So that's another song recommendation for you as well. Do not listen to an orchestrated version though. Usually I really enjoy orchestrated versions of video game music, but like since it's so new, it's practically orchestrated on its own anyway. Like video game music is getting more and more like sophisticated and wonderful, and the orchestrated versions for this on YouTube sound like trash. They're so bad, so don't recommend that. Just listen to the original version of Masked DDD, and I hope you like it. Let me know what you think of it below because I'm kind of obsessed. Anyway, I'm gonna go play this, gonna keep listening to my book. I'm really close to the end. I have like maybe an hour left, which is another reason why I don't want to go to bed even though it's so late, because I'm like, oh, but but I have to finish my book, which hasn't happened in a long time, which means it's a good book. So anyway, I'm gonna go do these 2 things, and I think that's it for today. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.